Hello everybody and welcome back to another J Mars Hands video. Today we're going to be doing something really interesting. We're going to be trying to water cool an N64. Now I know it sounds kind of dumb, and there's really no reason to do it because N64s literally don't have any fans in them and don't have a lot of cooling requirements, but I think it's just going to be fun. And I already have some experience water cooling. If you guys will look at my PC, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh my god. Anyway, now this is going to be kind of a hack job because it's not like I'm going to go out and buy $400 worth of water cooling stuff for this. So I'm going to use this. This is a coffee maker that does not work anymore. And I'm hoping that there's a pump and some tubing in here that we can use. Since I don't want this video to be just about me taking apart a coffee maker, and also since it doesn't really fit in frame, I'm probably just going to take this part off camera and try to find the pump in there. And show you guys what I get from this. So, you don't want to know what I had to do to that coffee maker. The amount of coffee grounds on my desk really gives that hint. So I got this. This is a pump, which is going to be the pump in the loop. And you can see it's a 12-volt DC pump. And I've got a 9-volt here, and it will run. Let's see if y'all can hear it. I don't want to run it for long because running pumps without water in them can cause them to heat up and die pretty much. Now, let's get the N64 in here. This is not the N64 I repaired. This is my original one. But I mean, if I break this, then I do have the one I repaired. We're going to have to get into this, obviously. So let's start doing that. There it is. Now that should come off. Perfect. Okay, these fucking screws have nuts on the bottom, like on the underside of this entire thing. And so we have to take out like 1,000 screws before we can unscrew those. We gotta be able to get to the underside. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see how you have to hold the nut in order to get this unscrewed. This is all pretty much apart. So I was thinking about how we plan to do this. Now obviously we need to find 12 volts somewhere in here for the pump, but I don't think that's going to be a huge issue because if we find our power supply, that's not it. Where is our power supply? Is it over here? I think this is mine. I'm not sure though, because I've got two N64 power supplies here. So right now, I'm going to plug this in and try to find 12 volts basically. Okay. Just turned off when I bridged those. Now it's not turning on. Is it because of bad? Fuck, y'all, I might have broken it. I just fucked this up. Oh, I'm such a dumbass, bro. Okay, this is a different power supply. Oh, okay. It was the power supply. According to my calculations, this and this should be 12 volts when I turn it on. Like, almost. Fuck, did I do it again? Fuck me. Okay. It's gotta be a fuse or something. The way that it literally just consistently broke both times. Yeah, it's right up, it's this one right here, I think. I don't know why I'm saying this one. I mean, there's no other fuses in here. I don't see any broken filaments in there. Actually, why didn't I check continuity of that fuse? I'm so dumb. It's saying this resistor has no continuity. That should have continuity, right? Okay, I'm gonna fix this and get back to you when I do. I fucking fixed it. Let me turn this off. Look how fucking, look at this bullshit. So it actually wasn't the fuse that blew, it was this resistor stopped working. And so I figured out that this is a 30K resistor. And so I just strung together 3 10K resistors. And it worked. And I literally just I just piggybacked it off the other one. Oh, I am the best electrician. Oh my god, I'm amazing. Okay. Let me put all this together and we can actually start on the water cooling stuff. And we're back. Now, all I've done between then and now is that I soldered the all the resistors together so they don't lose contact, and I wrapped it in duct tape because I don't have electrical tape. But it works now, so, and it shouldn't like, you can shake it actually and it won't stop working. So now we can actually talk about water cooling this hoe. Now, my idea is that we take this conveniently already made plate and we add something to where water flows across this, or even like down into, like water flows across this, and this can act as like a reservoir. Outlet here, inlet here, and just like fluid. I'm gonna figure out logistically where to wire it up. I'm gonna do a little bit of research because I'm sure people have modded for this before. So where it says that 8 and the 7, I don't know if you guys can read that, is where I'm probably gonna take power from. Now I just want to test. We have our pump. One thing I'm worried about is like, will this load the system too much? Like, can it power this pump? Okay, now if I'm very careful, I just contact these two things. Ah, my god. Do you guys hear that? It works. Okay, so we can power the pump from the N64. I think what I'm gonna use is right here, this side of the resistor, between this and ground is 12 volts. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna keep water out of this thing. Okay, let me think about this more and I'll get back to you guys. What if I just like tape the hell out of it? Just make tape walls. Okay, you guys are gonna have to hear me out on this one. It's not like this is gonna be pressurized, so it doesn't have to be insane. Ow, oh yeah, I cut myself earlier while working on that power supply. Blood was shed. Something just occurred to me. I don't have a radiator. I do have an idea though. This is another part that came out of the coffee maker, and it's a metal tube with a lot of surface area. So this could be my radiator. That is incredibly strong. No water's ever getting through there. Okay, this is an advanced maneuver here. I've actually been smashing these up against the dirty desk this entire time. So those should be really efficient. My goodness. It's beautiful. Okay, there's a couple spots that are definitely gonna leak. Holds a lot. Uh-oh. We got a leak. Okay, I see where it is. Let's get some more water on my desk. There's not enough water on my desk. No, it's still dripping out of that hole. Okay. Let's get a hefty piece. Okay, there we go. We got a new wall. Hopefully this will keep out the Mexicans. No guarantees though. Immediately we have a leak. Whenever you're working, just make sure that the surface is as wet as possible for lubrication. Can't have an unlubricated surface to work on. No water getting under that. No water getting through there. Okay, we got a leak on this right side now. I apologize. My sister is playing music while she showers really loudly. She likes Taylor Swift, and like Taylor Swift is good, but my sister only likes all of Taylor Swift's shittiest songs. Like, she loves the new album. The new album is just garbage. It's just so bad. Every single song sounds the exact same new album. And it's the type of Taylor Swift that's like bad. Just listen to it. It's so bad. Older Taylor? I guess younger Taylor? Taylor from before is just sexy as hell, but it is still leaking in the same spot. It's possible for a surface to be a little bit too lubricated, if you know. If you're wondering what this spot is, that is my blood. Watch the iPad video. Fuck you, stupid ass duct tape. How can someone unironically like that song? I don't understand. There's a very slow leak right here. Okay, that's easy to seal. Oh my god, this song is so bad. Oh, this song is so bad. You are not the anti-hero. You're a fucking beautiful millionaire. Probably billionaire. I don't fucking know. Shut up, Taylor. It's holding. That's good enough for me. Correct, Taylor. You are the problem. Now, hopefully, we can figure out how to mount this pump. This goes here. What if this empties directly into here? And it goes like, can't block the cartridge port. This is also gonna be here. So like this. This is gonna be a GPU priority loop, because the coldest water is going to the GPU. I actually don't know which direction this pump flows, but it shouldn't matter. We have our beautiful radiator. We're just gonna go right there about. Y'all think? Let's see which way this pump pumps. Okay, both ends are in the water. Maybe this pump has to be primed. I just sucked some water into the tube because I don't think it could, it was powerful enough to suck the water in itself. Yeah, okay, it's in through the short end, out through the long end. That goes somewhere around there. The pump is gonna be like here. So water's in the reservoir, cooling the chips. And then it gets sucked up by the pump, out around here, through here, loses all of its heat because of all the metal surface area, and then out back into the reservoir. And it's all powered by the N64. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Should I bring the soldering iron up here? Should I bring you guys down there? I'll bring you guys down there. Okay, let's go to the basement where the soldering iron is. Now this is hot. It's actually been warming up for a couple of minutes now. So we should be good to go. Now what I'm trying to do is just get this black wire attached to the front side of that resistor right there, if you can even see that. I might even see how this works. There we go. Okay. I got a big old blob of solder perfectly on there. Like artfully almost. I actually want to expose more of this wire. There we go. Perfect. Okay, fuck. My phone's on 5%. I don't have much time. Okay, let's try this. Almost touched the hot part again. Burning the plastic. Okay. And solder melted. only got some of the little strands in there though. Should have twisted it up. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, that is so acceptable. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. I think I might be flying too close to the sun here. What's burning? Okay, someone just tripped onto it. Let me just rub that on the wire. Hopefully give it just a little bit more reinforcement. But guys, I flew too close to the sun. Guys, it's on there. Yeah, it's fucking on there. Okay, and we are back to the desk. Now, ideally, that this is soldered up, we should be able to switch this on. Fuck, get off, please. Okay. Fuck. So apparently, this side of the resistor always has 12 volts when this is plugged in, even with this switch off. And if I put a switch in line with this, we can just have like water cooling on, water cooling off. And that'd be optimal, obviously. I've got this little switch. It's small, but mighty. Fuck, when did this happen? I was frantically trying to turn it off, probably. Well, I mean, nobody really saw that solder joint lasting very long. Okay, we gotta go back and fix this and also put this switch in line. And we are back in the basement. Now, I'm actually gonna put this like right there, I think, because this is all ground. And so I can pretty much put it wherever I want. And I've got one leg bent away because that's the leg I'm not going to solder to. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just solder it straight to this metal piece right here. And then I'm going to solder one leg, and actually bend one leg up. Okay. Then I'm gonna solder that middle leg down. Then we're gonna have a little switch. First thing I wanna do is just secure it. And I've thought about this a little bit, and I don't think I'm gonna try to solder it down. I'm just gonna solder that leg. Put that right on there. Fuck, okay. Okay, wait, that's actually working. Isn't that just beautiful? I mean, you don't see solder work like that these days. Okay, I'm gonna clip the end of this and then hopefully strip it. There it is. I'm gonna twist this up. If that could stay right there, I'll be happy as a clam. Okay, I cannot believe I just said happy as a clam. No way. No way. No way, that went beautifully. Oh, that was professional. Look at that joint. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? You look at that and you wonder, you just wonder, you know? Look how ergonomic the switch is. Such a convenient spot to be. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go back upstairs. And we are back to the desk. Okay, now we have this switch soldered on. Ideally, when I plug this in, nothing will happen. Now we can flip the switch if we want it to turn on. Yep. And we can turn on the N64 if we want it to turn on. Will they work at the same time? They will. Okay. Pump is wired up. Now, we can tape that there eventually. Let's review the loop. this goes here, somewhere about like that. Okay, like this. Plug that in on, something like that. This goes in here, and that goes there. Now I've got to get this inlet to stay down completely submerged. I'm wondering if I have this length of much thinner tube. I was wondering if this would work. Yes. Yes. We can make this connection just by putting these tubes inside each other, and that should be watertight enough. And now we have a much thinner inlet, which should make it easier to keep it fully submerged. There about, should be good. Okay, there. We're gonna have to like tape this down or something. Get a tiny little piece of tape like that. Another piece of tape and put it here. Now we have full access to the game port. Literally nothing hindering us there. That's insane. Oh, I'm gonna have to prime this pump. I can do that. Okay, motherfucker's gonna leak and I know it. All I want is a tiny bit of playtime. I just want it to work for like a couple of seconds. Okay, we've got that outlet right above the hottest point for maximum cooling efficiency. God wants me to do this. God wants this. When God was making man, he had this in mind. This is amazing. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, so close. I just broke that off. Can I just tape that down? I just gotta put this piece of tape right. Okay. I'm gonna get everything with the monitor ready and controller ready because I know this shit isn't gonna last long. We still gotta fill the loop, but I'm gonna wait till I've got everything powered on before I do that because it might start leaking and I just want, I just want a little bit of gameplay, okay? But before I do that, I'm just gonna put it on 0.5 just to show you guys what's going on here. Yeah. Let's go back to 1 times. It's safer there. Okay, now it's time to fill the loop. And I've got a surprise for you guys, because we ain't just using water for this loop. That's right. I got the good shit. EK cryo fuel for this. This is actually old. I did a coolant exchange for my PC, which is water cooled, by the way. And so this is what came out of it. And I've got some extra new coolant, but I'm not gonna use that for this. Okay. It's got a child lock on it because it does have antifreeze in it. Okay, come on, baby, don't leak for me. Don't leak for Johnny. That'd be really convenient. If you didn't leak all over yourself. Oh yeah, and it's in blood red because metaphors. Okay. This thing there. Gotta prime this pump. To do that, I'm just gonna suck on it. Okay. The pump is primed. I don't know if that's a leak or just something I spilled. Actually, okay, I'm gonna try turning it on. It's fucking working. There's a lot of air in the system though. I'm gonna add a little bit more coolant. Okay. I'm gonna run it some more. There it is. It's a fucking water-cooled N64. Okay. I gotta play on it. Okay. It's on. Come on. Come on, have a signal. Please, please, please have a signal. HDMI plugged in. Please put out a signal. Oh. No. Why isn't it putting out a signal? Why the fuck? Did I fucking break it? Oh god, there's water everywhere. Okay, it's a water cooled in 64. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.